Welcome live here in Zorn, Texas. Welcome to Triple D Hot Takes with Kyle Dieter, Garrett Dieter, myself, Hank Dieter, and special guest, big YouTube fan, Cooper Newman. So, Triple D and the Newman. All right. Well, here we are.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. No, It's nice to be back. Yeah, we're going to be talking about definitely March Madness, the first round. It's nice to be back in March. The Madness is going to be crazy this year. Hopefully it's better than last year. Last year, I feel like it was more boring. Teams were actually going off their rank and actually doing really good. But I just want more upsets this year. A lot more people to be PO'd about their brackets. And, hey, I want these people crying themselves to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I thought, there was a few good upsets last year. Shout out McNeese State University. Got a big one in the first round. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, you got, Texas in, Howard in, Prairie View in. There he is with the hook. Luckily, y'all on the opposite sides there. Yeah. You're in Dallas. We're down here in Zorn. Well, yeah. So Prairie View gets in. Texas by the hair of their chin. So, Cal, well, Coop, you doing all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
All right,
we'll get
Get
her
ready to-
done, man.
dive in. We'll dive into the East region first.
Yeah, the East
going?
region. Yeah. Well, don't know how that works. How does this whole thing work? How many teams and all that stuff?
Oh well, Garrett, break them down with how many teams and how's that all going, Mister Technical.
So basically, basically the NCAA takes what they think is the top 64 teams in the country. They put them in this giant bracket. You got 16 teams in 4 different regions, so that'll equal 64. So yeah, then the 16 teams will play each other, and then they're ranked 1 through 16 in that region, and then one will play 16, 2, 15, et cetera, down the line. So yeah, a lot of interesting matchups and a lot of fun times. And a lot of the teams that did get in are conference champions, and they won their conference to get in. So different scenarios get you automatically locked in, and different scenarios don't. So yeah,
Oh yeah. All right.
let's see.
Let's
Look
break
at this
down the
East
East
region.
bracket. So definitely the heavy hitter is definitely Duke. We already know Duke is known for their history of basketball and how good they perform. And then you got UConn. UConn's always a dark horse, really. They're always the team to look out for. They're definitely a winning program and a great program that they have established there as a whole. But who else are some really dark horses on her? Ohio State, I've heard they have a great chance this year. It's the first time they've been here in a while, I want to say.
St. John's. Sleeper pick right there.
All right, cool. With the St. John's, let's take a little pick.
South Florida.
Shut up.
It's another little sleeper.
Hey, I don't know how much we're getting into our brackets and whatnot, but I know I definitely I like that South Florida matchup against Louisville. South Florida had a dang good football season this year, and now converting on the basketball court, they looked really well. But yeah, I mean, this East to me, Duke got the 1 seed. They're no doubt one of the best teams in the country by far. UConn's always good in the tournament. But I really like, especially this first round, is those 8-9 matchups and then those 7-10s. I feel like those matchups usually can go either way, in my opinion. When you look at UCLA, UCF, any of these teams could pull that out. And then, yeah, I love Ohio State. I think they got a good chance of beating a good TCU team. And then, who knows, maybe get the upset over Duke. So, fun matchups in this bracket for sure. Kansas, can never sleep on Kansas, even though I don't think they're as good this year. But, yeah.
Yeah, but Cooper did have some notes taken down talking about Louisville, one of their players. Would you like to
okay.
inform us with that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Coop,
Louisville.
we got a shout out I put up on the screen a while ago. It's from Hot Boy Tui. Said, shout out to the Coop man. So
Hey.
inspirational. Yeah.
Tui beat Tui. Nah, but back on that Louisville player, Mikael Brown Jr. Sustained an injury and will not play in this game. And if they win, he won't play in the next game either. So that was breaking news for Louisville. He's a big defensive part of their team.
All right, cool. With the knowledge, I like it.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
A little bit of research.
Hey, man comes prepared. I like it. Better than me.
Nah, I was at work and it popped up on my Instagram. So
Yeah.
so I gotta write that down.
Write it down.
That's where I get a lot of my stuff from. Sometimes
Yeah.
Instagram breaking news and stuff.
But on that note, the injuries are going to play a big part of this because you got a Duke player or so that's not necessarily out, but there's some that are injured. Like, we know Toppin's out, for Tech, but injuries are going to play a big part of this tourney.
Oh yeah, and a lot of freshmen that are been dominating this year. Some youngsters out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the NHL, how young they are when they get drafted. All right, I'm ready to jump in the West.
You're ready to
Yeah,
jump
I
that?
don't like the East at all. Actually, I don't like any of those teams.
Yeah.
Don't be
A lot-
surprised when Ohio State makes it out.
Hey,
lot of basketball teams.
Like we talked about last year, not enough red. I'm telling y'all. Last year there was so many red at the end.
It's gonna be the same this year, except it'll be Ohio State instead of no darn blue Duke team.
But yeah, we all know who's dominating this year. We got the Big 12. You got Arizona. Arizona's a god. Talking about a stacked, really tall, overall well team is Arizona. They have it all. Purdue, they have it all too. You can't lie about that team. That team had their ups and downs this year for sure. But I see Purdue going pretty deep in this on this side of the bracket. I think they got a pretty decent chance. Gonzaga is going to be the other team that I would watch out for. But the biggest team on this side, I believe, BYU. You got their best player is leading the conference, or is leading all of basketball right now with the most points per game. BYU is my sleeper pick to go. We'll talk about that later, but BYU is my team to go far.
Yeah,
they got
one
some
of your
shooters.
arch rivals in football. Yeah, Purdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we beat them. College game day was there.
What, Garrett?
Not so fast. No, I think BYU loses in the first round. Mark my words. Texas will beat BYU in the first round. Texas looked a little sloppy last night, but I think they got a good team. And man, they got some players that I think didn't play to their best potential last night, and I think that it can really come through. Heck, Weaver, man.
Weaver's a dog.
Charles Barkley was loving his energy and all this, and I'm like, yeah, I like
Because he's so small, but he's quick and
Not so
elusive.
fast, Garrett. Not so fast.
Uh-oh.
BYU's gonna come off hot. They're gonna come off hot. They got high 3-point offense. You know, it's just, can they play defense? You know, I feel like most of these teams in this tournament, the real question is, can they play defense? When the games grind out, can they stay focused, locked in, stay disciplined?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You pan to both. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Every
I was-
time you zoom in and zoom, yeah, it changes it.
Oh no, but go ahead, Cooper. There you are.
Another question. Arizona. When the game slows down, can they be as physical as the other team? That's the real question I have for Arizona. They're dominant. I mean, they are. They have a chance to make the Final Four for sure. So it's just, can they be physical? That's the main question.
Yeah, I like to piggyback a little bit off of that, Coop. Is like, I really like that take because I think Arizona's a really good, like you said, Kyle, a tall team, and they shoot the ball really well, especially from the 3-point line. Great shooters all around. But yeah, can they be physical in a slower game? You know, they were able to nudge out Houston, who's a dominant defensive physical team. So yeah, Arizona's gonna have a tough task in this side of the bracket for sure. Another team that we didn't talk too much about that I'll hit real quick would be Arkansas. I think Arkansas is a little slept on coming out of the SEC. They've had some good games, they've had some bad games, but they got a really good coach, and I think they can put together some solid wins in this side of the bracket.
Oh, yeah. Arkansas is definitely a big one. I've heard about, actually. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this one. I don't know. Miami, this ain't college football. Get out the first round.
Yeah, Miami's gonna have it tough with Mizzou, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a cool one.
Go, yeah.
And we'll see.
right.
I think we'll see a Texas Gonzaga matchup later on. That could be good. Texas getting the Sweet 16. Just saying.
Not making it out of the first round. G, come on.
Come on, Crew. You're supposed to have my back. I can stop with Texas, but everything else, yeah.
Now they said I took your back too much last time, so
Yeah, NASCAR. Yeah, NASCAR, we get it though. We get it. Yeah.
We
But,
get it. All right. Y'all ready to jump into the South now?
Yeah, let's jump in. Man.
Yeah, we'll jump to the south over here. Get things done.
Oh, we just got that one updated too. So Florida will be playing Prairie View A&M, which
Yep.
is going to be a horrible game for Prairie View.
Hey,
But if you
Hey,
really
that's
look
good.
at it, I don't know how much this would match up, but college football, look at how they do their playoffs. The first team and then the bye. Does this help out Prairie View A&M fix some things before they play Florida, or what? Like, does it give them more momentum rolling into Florida, or are they just going to get pummeled?
I definitely think coming off of this win tonight, they definitely have my momentum, and getting an extra week to practice, get ready for this dominant Florida team that has, high hopes to back to back. So I don't know. It's going to be a tough matchup for Prairie View for sure.
All right.
Oh
Yeah, any other teams in this side of the bracket, Coop, you want to hit on?
I mean, A&M for sure. Hopefully they go deep, but if they make it out of the first round, I'll be happy. So they just got to play defense. That's it. They're dominant on offense. They can shoot. If the game turns into a shootout, A&M has it 10 out of 10 times. So it's just defense. Can they make stops? Can they get turnovers? Right. So
yeah, that's going to be a key.
Yeah, I like this A&M upset over the St. Mary's team this year. I don't think St. Mary's is that strong, and I think A&M hasn't looked great in the SEC, but they haven't looked bad either. New coach first year. I think they're playing decent. I think they get the win the first round. Now the team they'll play in the second round will be that U of H team, the University of Houston team. I've been hyping up last year and the year before. Anyways, I love U of H and the style of basketball they play. Very hard, very defense, and I love their coach. So I think U of H has got a good chance of making a deep run this year, especially that freshman Flemings or whatever. I think his name is Flemings. I made the dog.
Yep.
Yeah, Kingston Flemings. Absolute standout. Like that guy. And then another big team I'd like to shout out. Good old McNeese State. My good old alma mater there. I'm hoping they can pull out a big upset over Vandy. Vandy's dropped some games this year to some okay teams. They lost to Texas. They lost to some other teams that look good in the SEC tournament. But, they don't know what they're getting out of this McNeese team. I don't think we're as good as we were last year, but
Vandy did upset Florida, I think it was, in the SEC tournament.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Florida might be going for that revenge, I'm telling y'all. But, Garrett, is McNeese walking out with their hype man with the speaker and everything, or what?
Yeah, they'll have or whatever the heck his name is. Yeah, he'll be hyped up.
Has he graduated yet? Or left?
I don't know. But he's still there, so maybe McNeese can pull up another upset this year. That would be really great. It's really good for the school too, because all the publicity and everything is huge for McNeese program. I mean, last year's basketball winning in the first round did a lot for the campus and the school, so that was big.
Oh yeah.
And then Florida, man, watch out for Florida. I hyped them up last year. They won it all. I'm gonna hype them up this year too, because I think Florida is that good.
Yeah,
they got a good coach, and they're gonna be the team to beat.
I will say,
Florida and Houston got a good chance of winning this.
The thing about Florida is they've let up 72 points per game all season, which in 2 halves of college basketball is quite a bit. So
yeah, that's a lot.
We'll see if again, defense.
Yeah, defense.
And definitely
Houston plays good defense. So
Houston right here. It says from the notes that if they can stay healthy, they are the toughest team in this region by far, hands down. And I feel like Houston just plays tough. God, you're from Texas. You got to be tough at this point. Come on.
Side note, I was thinking about this when Prairie View got in. I was like, how many Texas teams are in this bracket?
Right.
I mean,
if SMU gets in.
Yeah.
Hey, if SMU gets in here in a little bit,
let's go Stanks.
It's almost every school in Texas. Heck, TCU even made it.
Right.
Baylor did it.
Baylor.
Baylor's used to be decently well. What do you mean? Didn't they win the Natty that one like a couple years ago?
Yeah, Baylor doesn't have a bad program, no. Or they used to not. But yeah.
Yeah, and like Butler's not even on here, are they? This year. That's crazy. No. Butler, I swear, used to be almost consistently.
Yeah. Couldn't beat Gonzaga.
Sleeper pick, VCU, I will say.
Oh, you do have them?
They're tough. They're tough.
I wrote that down.
Okay. They win on the road a lot. So I got them being physically beating North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Illinois,
All right.
if I'm not mistaken, didn't Illinois lose last year in the first round? Or lost pretty early? I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I can't be sold on Illinois either. I don't think they're all.
Hey, I know they choked in football against Indiana.
They did. Big time. So did everyone else. So
Y'all didn't believe me that week when y'all did y'all's picks. I said, watch, Indiana's going to kill them. No one believed me. All right.
You're right.
We could jump into the Midwest region. Let's get it going. This is probably my favorite region. If only LSU was here too, but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Michigan. Garrett's favorite team of all time right there. We just got to say that. And the best team in this region. Who else we got? We got Texas Tech. Texas Tech is going to look really good now. Christian Anderson is coming off a injury from the tournament. He didn't get to play much. That's what made Tech, I feel like, not look so good. Christian Anderson is their do-it-all player. He's going to be in the top 10 in the draft for the NBA. He is a top player to have on this team. He is really carrying this team. He does so much for this team. Assist-wise, he averages 7.6, I want to say, on an average. So he's really their big-time pass and do it all, really. And he can shoot. He's a heavy shooter, too. But Tech, I could sit here and talk about all day. I like watching Tech play. They play really tough. It sucks that Toppin is out from an injury, but there's a few other teams here that are struggling with players either getting busted, getting arrested, or heavy injuries. Alabama,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and harp about it, but Alabama did have a player get arrested for stuff, but their best player got arrested. I'm like, how can you go out and do something?
Yeah, he had weed and lots of it. 2
And a gun.
pounds and a little
Yeah, who
more.
Who cares that much as a college athlete?
And a weapon on him is crazy. A gun?
Yeah.
How can you be the best player? NIL is going to have to control something about this now, because you're just going to have players spending money on random stuff, and it's going to get them in trouble like that. I think that's how I see it, but I know Charles Barkley went off last night about the NIL and deals like that. But then you have
Charles.
then you have issues like this: star players going out doing whatever they want and not getting caught, or like thinking that they're not going to get caught. You can't be doing stupid things before a huge tournament, really.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. And then it happens, all the time.
But yeah, after saying that, Santa Clara, definitely one of my sleeper picks. I feel like I have them going pretty deep in this tournament.
Nah, not against Kentucky. Nah, not against Kentucky. But the sleeper out of that little bottom half of that little bracket, Iowa State. They have a top tier defense. Really locked down, forced turnovers, and to win the game, defense wins championships. So yeah, Iowa State, a little sleeper pick out of that
buddy.
bottom side.
You know what, Coop? Definitely agree with you. And yeah, looking at this region, in my mind, I'm really not too sold on too many of these teams. Yeah, I think Michigan, I guess, is good, but I still hate Michigan. Won't pick them. But I like this Texas Tech team, and I like this Iowa State team. I think they're going to have a rematch to get to the Final Four coming out of this region. A lot of these teams like Bama, Virginia, Kentucky, I'm just not too sold on this year. I don't think they're as good as right now as they could be. So I think it's going to be a Texas Tech Iowa State rematch, hopefully. So yeah, and I like Tech. I think Tech's played some really good games this year. They've had some as great games, but they played
Without
some really
Toppin,
good games like Houston and BYU and teams like that. Iowa State, I believe they beat them once. So.
Yeah, without Toppin, they've really proved themselves. I thought it was just going to be a huge drop-off. They're going to start losing like crazy. Of course, their top player, one of their physical players was out. It's sad to see. He's going to go... I don't know if he's going to come back or jump in the draft after his injury, but he's going to be a heavy draft pick this year, even though he got injured.
For sure.
But what else can I say about this bracket? God, St. Louis, I have them upset in Georgia for sure, but
Interesting.
we'll talk about that more next. I feel like we have more time to talk about that once we break down our brackets a little more. But Virginia sticks out. Tennessee, I don't know. But, I was going to loop back, talk about Kentucky. Kentucky, I feel like they've had a rough season this year. They're 21-13. I know they're playing at SEC schools, but they got to be more consistent, really, as a program.
I agree. Very consistent. Yeah, let's keep it rolling, man.
I like Iowa State and how they've been playing. So we'll see how it goes.
On you, Iowa State Tech rematch.
Yeah, I'm praying for Tech, and they need a lot of help right now.
Hey, but looking at it from here, this side of the bracket doesn't look bad for Tech to go all the way to get out. It really doesn't. It doesn't look too impossible to me.
No.
Compared to the other regions, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I think they can beat that Bama team, and then they got to beat Michigan.
Well,
so
Bama has their best players gone.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't come back. So
I was like, I think they can beat Bama. Now they just got to get through Michigan, and then likely play like a Tennessee or Iowa State. So
yeah. Hey, anybody want to comment? I've got it where I can put comments up on the screen, which I did a while ago. Y'all didn't see it here.
Miguel, are you out there watching?
Yeah.
I know you are.
We'll put him up on the screen as long as you keep them.
Nolan or anybody?
Yeah. Get them going.
All right. Let's jump into the top 5 players in March Madness 2026. Top 5.
All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah, we got to talk about the dog first. We got to talk about Cameron Boozer. He already sounds like he's boozing, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, he likes boozing because he ain't losing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, he's a walking double-double, let me tell you, man. 22.7 points per game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. You know, he's a one-of-a-type generation player, you know. Of course, coming from Duke, so I definitely see him being top 3 draft pick this next coming up year. So,
definitely to add on that, they're calling him the National Player of the Year favorite, and I believe he's only 18 years old. He's really young, and he's a freshman. Him and God, there's someone else on here that else is a freshman that they're wanting to name Freshman of the Year, but it's
Houston, Kingston.
It probably is him. There's a couple that are up there that are like, this is what's going to basically determine it. I feel like it's going to be this tournament. But yeah, he's a dog for Duke. BYU jumping into this player, AJ. AJ is the scoring leader of all college basketball right now. He's a dominant shooter. God, he does it all for this team. I feel like overall BYU is, God, just looking at it from here, I'm just like, BYU just looks like a shooting team that just perfects the shooting, really. They have no height. I feel like all they do is shoot threes. They just run up the score.
Right.
But yeah, this player is dominant. Yaxel, I want to say that's his name. From Michigan. Probably a all-around engine for this team. He plays great defense, which is hard to find these days, really, I feel like. That's what you need as a player, I feel like, to play both ways very well. God, I don't watch these teams really enough. Michigan, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Arkansas has the freshman. There it is. Freshman takeover, dynamic guard. So this player is definitely going to carry Arkansas. I feel like they have a great head coach, like Garrett was saying earlier. Freshman, probably one of the best freshmen out there for this team. And then you got Christian Anderson. Come on, this man is a dog. And you're talking about, Garrett, you were saying Weaver was short for Texas. Anderson is about the same height. He's very short, but he's a ball player. Really quick, really elusive, knows how to control the ball, and then he's great at his assist, great at passing, finding the open man, dishing it out, and making some great plays for that team. And he's an amazing shooter for Tech. He's really going to carry them in this tournament.
Very explosive. He's going to be the difference for Tech. He's going to be the reason why they make a run or why they don't. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Anderson's played really well this year. And yeah, a lot of these guys, really big standout players. You excel Lindenberg for Michigan. I mean, he's been pretty dominant carrying that team. I mean, that team last year lost to McNeese State. Michigan last year was not very good. Did nothing pretty much. And now this year they're coming in as a 1 seed. So a huge turnaround for that program, and huge turnaround largely due to this player right here, Excel. And then like you were saying, that BYU AJ, he's a scoring machine, man. One of the best scorers in the country for sure. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do. And one of the funnest things about March Madness is you see some of these, maybe not these top 5 players, but some of these players that just kind of come out and have an absolutely standout game, make their little mark in history, and can lead a lot of these Cinderella teams and such. So it's really exciting stuff to me, and just so exciting to see some of these guys that maybe won't make it in an NBA or won't go professionally, but they just have a huge game, leave their mark, and then continue on with life, So great stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right. Any add-ons real quick before we jump into Dad over here? We're going to talk about your bracket first. You just give us a couple upsets, and then you just tell us who do you think is going to make it to the Final Four, your Final Four pick, and then you tell us who's going to win it. Then we'll jump into mine, and then Garrett, and then Coops.
Oh, I got to pull mine
Yeah.
up. Shoot.
Yeah. We'll get there. All right. Yeah, I'll talk about what I see and how that's gonna work out. So, all right. So for bracket picks, I kind of went like this, and so in the East, I mean, the one upset that could happen, I'm not calling it upset, but I'm going to say that Cal Baptist might be a team that you can see upset St. John's. You might not think so, but watch for Cal Baptist.
You got them 2 in a row against Kansas and St. John's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's who I'm looking for the big upset. But Duke takes the East region, so that's
Okay.
what I
So
think.
Dad has Duke going
Yeah.
to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't see number ones too often make it all the way, but I'm going to pick my West upset is going to be Gonzaga over BYU. You guys were all in for BYU, but Gonzaga, I know, is not a good team, not as good, I should say, but BYU is beatable, and I think that's the problem we're going to see. But that's my upset, and I see Purdue, getting all the way to the West Conference or West finals, regional finals, but Arizona takes it. And then for the Midwest, and I hate going with number 1 seeds, but this year I think it's going to be a little different, and we're going to see more number 1 seeds make it. So I think the upset in this one, it really isn't any that I could see. So if there is any of them, it's the game between, if Iowa State gets in the next round and Virginia upsets Tennessee, then we'll see Virginia and Iowa State, in there, and Virginia playing Michigan, but Michigan wins the Midwest. All right. So South, what I had with the South is a little different. I'm going with another. I'm really torn between Florida and Houston, and so I'm still sticking with Florida to win the South. That's why I say I hate going with the number one seeds, but man.
Dad, how are you torn? This ain't college football, okay? Pick Florida.
Yeah.
If it was college football, I would say definitely pick Houston.
Yeah.
Never pick Florida.
I never pick Florida, but yeah. And the one upset that I see here that could happen, that could really make big news, is McNeese upsetting Nebraska. I say that, but I think Nebraska will win it, but that's the big potential upset. So,
Wait, y'all have Nebraska or McNeese making it out the first round?
well, I think they're good enough. Garrett, don't you think they're good enough to beat Nebraska? Yeah. So,
well,
but Florida takes over Houston. Florida takes that region, and this will be one of the first years that you'll see a four-seeded Final Four. I think.
What?
Yeah,
Who do you have going?
I have Arizona, Michigan, Florida, and Duke. So
you
Duke
got all
in the East.
Wait, okay.
wins it all.
All first seeds?
Yeah, all one
Yeah,
seeds.
you got all one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who wins
Wow,
it all,
how
Dad?
boring was that?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
But a few upsets here and there. I mean, in between, you're going to see some upsets. Like you could see Iowa State beating Virginia in the Midwest. So,
Isn't like we're putting money on it. Take some risk.
yeah. Well, I did. When it came to Nebraska and McNeese and
Who do you
Gonzaga over BYU.
Who do you
All
think's
right.
going to win it all out of those four?
Oh, yeah.
Out of those two, my final pick is, the national championship will be between Duke and Arizona, and Duke wins it all.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, boring. I know. I
Not
know.
another blue team.
Blue blood at that too.
Well, we had a lot of red last year, I think, and some blue mixed in there. So, all right.
All right.
All right. Who's next?
I'll make
up?
mine short and sweet. You ready?
Okay.
No, I'm joking. All right. My sleeper pick to go really deep in this East region. It's going to come as a shock to y'all. I got Michigan State coming out all the way. I got Michigan State beating Duke in the final game to advance to the Final Four. I got Michigan State is my great dog over here. You know what I'm saying? Do I got any upsets in this? Not really. I don't have any really. St. John's is going to play Duke, and then I got UConn playing Michigan State, and then Michigan State making it out. Y'all know that. Yeah, and then we got jumping into the South. I'll jump down. Not much of upsets. The only upset I did write down is VCU. VCU upsetting, but then they're going to lose the next round. And then definitely I like Vanderbilt in the rematch against Florida, and I got Vanderbilt winning that for the second time. I know people say don't pick the same team can't win twice, but Vanderbilt I feel like is going to be rolling. And then I got Houston coming out of that side, the South side. And then we'll jump into the Midwest. This is the crazy one, man. Not really. I got Michigan coming out of the Midwest. I didn't really do anything crazy in this side. Yeah, I got Michigan, Garrett.
Tech?
Huh?
Tech? They're
Yeah,
gonna beat Tech.
Garrett, Tech is... They don't have their best player. I'm sorry, but I feel like they're going to struggle in this tournament. And this is the crazy one. So I got Michigan coming out of Midwest. I just told you. So the West is where it gets really crazy. I got BYU going all the way to the Final Four. I got BYU going all the way to the Final Four. Arizona is going to be their match before they get in. But yeah, I got BYU making it to the championship game. And I got Michigan State winning it all.
Wow.
Yeah, Garrett.
Michigan State
Yep.
beating Houston.
Yes. I got Michigan State as my sleeper pick to win it all. All right.
All right.
Real quick, Garrett. We gotta highlight Mom real quick. We gotta talk about her bracket real quick. So Mom has UConn coming out of the East. The South, she is Houston. And then the West, she is Arizona. And the Midwest, she is Iowa coming out.
Iowa State.
Yeah,
Wow.
Iowa State. Okay, sorry.
Okay, good.
And then Mom has in the championship Arizona versus Houston. Houston winning it all.
Oh man.
Hey, go Mom. I'll take
Heck
that.
yeah. All right, Garrett, your turn. Sorry.
So I went with a little different approach than Kyle. I led with my heart a little bit. So some of my teams were based on personal decisions. Like let's start off with Ohio State beating Duke in the second round. I went a little crazy too because I also like that Louisville upset that Coop talked about earlier over Louisville, and then I pretty much had it coming down between UConn and I had Ohio State upsetting St. John's. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think it'll be between St. John's and UConn, and then I think UConn's going to be able to pull it out and make it to the Final Four. And then one of my favorite regions has got to be the South. I think I really like this Florida team. I can't pick against them. I got McNeese upsetting Vanderbilt first round.
Yeah.
And then North Carolina losing to VCU.
VCU's
Give me
a
the
good
upset
pick.
there. No one said anything about A&M. A&M's winning the first round, but then they're going to get then they're going to get crushed by Houston. And then at the end of the day, I got a Houston and Florida game that's going to be really good, really tough. Houston coming out of the South, though, sadly didn't take Florida all the way. And let's see what else I got. I got the West. I still got Texas for sure, getting a big upset over BYU because you got to go with the heart, and the heart wants Texas to win. Other than that, I think it'll get really interesting between a team like Arizona, Arkansas, and then a team like Gonzaga, Purdue. I think that's kind of going to be that Elite Eight or Sweet 16.
Oh.
And then I actually have Arkansas going dumb in this tournament, and I have Arkansas making it to the Final Four. And then to the Midwest, pretty simple, like talked about earlier. I think it's going to come down to Michigan, Texas Tech. I'm pulling for Tech, so I think Texas Tech's gonna beat Michigan. I absolutely can't stand Michigan. And then I think an interesting matchup will be Tennessee, Iowa State. I got Iowa State winning, and then I got Texas Tech somehow making it to the Final Four. So my Final Four basically would be UConn, Houston, Texas Tech, and Arkansas, and then I got Houston winning it all.
Wow.
Can't stay away from the Texas teams. So I think Houston's going to figure something out in the tournament and scrape by and survive and win when they can. But it's still early. Maybe I'll make some changes. But that's what I'm liking so far.
Well,
you go.
we had a MB, which I think is Mike Butler, say, "What's up?" He couldn't find us on Facebook, but he said, I think he's talking to Coop about this. You got to say Louisville, like a local. Louisville.
Louisville?
We
Yeah.
did get a comment on Facebook
Louisville.
somehow. Stacy did say something. I got the notification. What? Oh, I was gonna say something. God dang it! I just forgot.
Oh, man, Kyle. Getting old.
Oh,
All right, Coach.
happy Butler.
Oh.
Happy birthday to Brett Butler.
Hey, it wasn't Mike. Look, it was Miguel.
Oh.
Yeah. The MB. Yeah. So I got the mics, Miguel's all mixed up. Sorry about that, Miguel. He said hook 'em up, so we'll put that. We'll show that one.
Welcome, baby.
So yeah, for my bracket, I got South Florida. You know, beat Louisville. You know, that's my big upset.
Yeah. Okay.
I do got Michigan State making it pretty deep, but losing to Duke. So I got Duke coming out of the East. For the South, I got VCU making a little run. I got them beating North Carolina and Illinois. I think, underdog story. So why not?
Yeah. Why not?
I like that. pick.
A&M, got them winning. But unfortunately, got them losing to Houston. So out of the South, I got Houston coming out of the South, beating Florida. Out of the Midwest, this is my favorite. I don't think Tech will do it. I don't at all. But I do think Iowa State will. So I got Iowa State coming out of the Midwest to beat Tech to move on. Out of the West, Purdue solid, but I don't think they're better than BYU. But I also don't think BYU's better than in Arizona. So I got Arizona coming out of the West. And I got Houston winning it all. I think Flemings is gonna do it for Houston. I think this is their year, and they've gone too far in the past recent years to not do it now. So I think Houston wins it all for sure.
Oh wow. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, he's just talking about the team that beat A&M. They have to go and win the championship.
Yeah,
That's fair.
have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it with Miami. They just didn't win it, but at least they made it.
They made it.
Didn't look too bad.
Yeah. So yeah. Looking at what Houston has to go through, I think they have a pretty easy bracket. So they do. Look, Idaho, maybe A&M.
Hey, don't sleep on Vanderbilt. I'm telling y'all. They were fired up in that tournament.
What about Illinois? So we'll
I
see.
think Illinois is beatable.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
could be
they're all
asleep.
beatable.
Beatable.
Yes.
Beatable.
So I think Houston has the best run to at least, the lead eight with the way their bracket is, where they fell.
Yeah, and that Elite Eight's going to be tough. If it's between Florida, Vandy, that's going to be a tough matchup. But if they can get there and then survive against the Florida or Vandy, then they got a good chance of winning the thing.
We had another comment that I'd put up that Caden Holtz said, "Coop knows ball, man." Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Miguel real quick.
Yeah.
His final two in the championship, he has Duke versus Texas Tech, and he has Texas Tech winning it all. He doesn't even like Tech. He doesn't even like. All right, I'm ready to jump in these picks.
All right.
On the pick 'em.
You're ready for the picks?
Yeah.
Already? Oh wow. Let's see what we got. Well, let's go here first.
My favorite part of the show right here.
I got to get everything ready. It's not like I can just jump.
Dad's
to
gonna
it,
kill
right?
us
Yeah.
at this game.
No. Yeah. Did anybody see
Miami? Oh, y'all want to know the Miami, Ohio is beating SMU 26-18 right now. 28-18 with about 5.5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Or in the first half. First half. Sorry.
Yeah.
Miami, Ohio, man. The
All
one
right.
loss.
There he is. Okay.
Playing the fight in.
All these bugs.
I know. There's bugs in here, man. We got to
we're
clean
not
up
gonna
the
show
studio, right?
Oh, Dad, you gonna show us both?
Yeah. Just give me a check.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're bringing our. Oh wait, you didn't show the graphic.
Oh yeah,
Colin,
the
for
games to watch, right?
Yeah, we got to show that.
Yeah, Garrett, remember the games to watch?
Yeah, you got to show the picks. Here they are, right there.
Giggle.
So these are some of the matchups we selected to pick for this first round. Right, Kyle?
Oh yeah, you got Ohio State at. I don't know why it says at, but they're playing TCU, and then you got Vandy. So I'm gonna go in order on Thursday. So tomorrow, so you got 11 a.m. You got Ohio State, TCU. 2 p.m. tomorrow, you got at 2:15 is Vandy and McNeese, and then you jump down to Georgia versus St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis at 8:45. But the big game of the week, yes, is going to be before that. You got St. Mary's versus Texas A&M at 6:35 p.m. And then you jump to the next morning. You got Friday morning. You got Texas Tech versus Akron at 11 a.m. or 11:40 a.m. And then after that, you got Friday at 3:10 p.m. Villanova versus Utah State. And those are the games to watch.
All right, there you go. Bring you back in. All right. So here we go with the picks.
Our records are 0-0, just for y'all know. Dad ain't beating us yet, okay?
Hey, let me put this one up there. Mackenzie Newman, that's my brother.
I can't even see it.
I know. I got it over here on the
Garrett, can
other
you?
thing. Yeah, no, Garrett will.
No.
Okay, but the mainstream will see it. So, all right. Picks in. First one.
Yeah.
Ohio State. And,
It's cool.
It's cool. All right, Coop. You can lead us off with this pick.
You know,
Yeah, guest star.
Ohio State.
Ohio
Got to.
State. Yeah.
God.
So, yeah, I don't have
Good.
a pick 'em list for you, but he's going with Ohio State. You know what? We'll put that there because Garrett, are you going with the Texas team or not? What are you doing?
Well, since I live up here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, TCU is not very far or anything, which is very cool. I do like TCU. It's a great school. But Ohio State's the best team, one of the best schools in the country. Give me the Buckeyes easily. Big win. Hey, they're going to make a little run, man. Hey, this is the first time they've made the tournament in the last 3 or 4 years, or maybe even longer than that. So I think they can put together something good. Plus, I know they got some freshmen over there that are playing really well right now. So, yeah. Give me the Buckeyes.
There you go.
Got my
There you
national
go.
championship. From
Oh,
football.
yeah. And then I know Dad does not like picking against Texas much, though. So who do you got over there, Dad?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm not going with the Horned Frogs. I'm going against Texas team. So I'm going with Ohio State. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Who did Mama pick? Let's see. Okay. Give me Ohio State winning this game big.
Oh, man.
So we're all picking Buckeyes. All right.
Yeah.
All Buckeyes.
Dang it.
Yeah. When
I
you
should have
get
picked against
four,
it.
Yeah. Unreal, right? Getting all four of us to agree. Yeah.
Even Mom gets it.
So our next pick coming in. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, Garrett. So
Another great pick for me. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start off. Obviously, I went to McNeese State. Very proud McNeese State alumni, I guess now. But yeah, no, I love me my McNeese State. Big upset. Hopefully they can do it again this year. But of course, go Pokes.
yeah, there you go.
Actually, wait, yeah.
We'll go
we
to our special guest, Cooper. Hey, Cooper, who do you got?
Unfortunately, Garrett, I'm gonna have to go Vandy on this one. They've been playing pretty good basketball these past couple months. So
So
I think they're gonna keep it
going.
going.
you're going Vandy. So Kyle,
All right, great pick. I'm sorry, Garrett, but Vandy did great in the SEC tournament. They really shocked a lot of people. I feel like Vandy's gonna be rolling. I got Vanderbilt winning this game in
Yeah.
a close matchup.
me over
Yeah,
here.
Some of us can't go against our alma mater like some people.
Yeah, like-
Mom picked McNeese.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, good job, Mom.
I'm picking McNeese on this one, and I'll tell you, they have a chance to upset Nebraska in the next round, even. So we'll see.
Ooh.
That's what I was talking about earlier. I jumped the gun. I went past Vandy and went straight to Nebraska. So we'll see.
We'll see.
That's
I
my
like
my
it.
pick. There we go. Hey, so we're even. Coop at Vandy, so that kind of evens out. So we'll see how that there. They all two kind of even out. So
Yeah, we'll share.
all right. Next up, what is it?
What's that coming down the track?
I don't know. Is
They
that
play,
the right
they
one?
play basketball in Georgia? I thought they just did football.
Yeah, it's like
Football on track, right?
yeah.
Yeah, is Kirby Smart their head coach too?
Hey, St. Louis is another up and coming team. That coach has been, sought after by a lot of schools. So
Oh, I'll lead us off, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah, I got St. Louis winning this.
okay,
Oh,
The
I
dogs
agree.
are not going to
That's
be
a good
with
choice.
them.
I agree.
Mom picked Georgia, though. Mom
think-
liked those dogs.
I think St. Louis rolls in and rolls over the dogs.
Oh
So-
man.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay. You're not picking the SEC team, Kyle?
No, this ain't college football.
he said football.
So, not so fast. I'm taking Georgia. Give me Georgia. to
Oh,
win this
okay.
Hey, Georgia has some decent games in the SEC. I think they beat Texas, so and a
Yeah.
few other teams. So I give me the Bulldogs.
So I'm gonna leave this one over here by Cooper because he picked St. Louis. Kyle picked St. Louis. I'm picking Georgia. So
Hey,
I'm going with Georgia on this one. I think St. Louis is good, but they haven't got over to the hump. So, and I don't know which one that Miguel's going with, but he had to go with Kyle and Coop. I think on the last one. So, all right. So we're going on our next pick.
Wait,
What?
where's Kaylee Gator at?
I don't know. They couldn't find you on Facebook, so we'll have to see what's up with that. So we are showing live in the program I have, but not everybody's.
We might have to
seeing it.
upload it after, but it's
right.
it's
right,
fine.
Right. We had 6 people come in Facebook, so somebody found it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Texas
Next pick.
Tech and
Let's see
Akron.
it. Oh man. There you go.
God, everybody likes this odd. So Akron beating Texas Tech. I've heard a lot of people say it.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
The
Oh,
analyst
yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
ESPN
yeah.
has said it.
The big boys, right?
Nah,
All right,
I'm
Dad.
not with all the hype. I think Tex handles this game pretty easily, honestly.
I got you.
Yeah.
So you got Tech.
Yeah, I got Tech. I got Tech.
All right, guns up. I got Tech.
You
Come on.
better. You
I'm
better.
graduating there hopefully next year.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, I thought you were going to say Akron. Okay. And then,
All right.
Oh.
and
Mom has Tech going far too in this tournament. So
Garrett.
Yeah, wreck 'em. I got Tech too. I like Tech. I like
Correct.
Anderson. I like how they play. So yeah, give me Tech. Go.
Yeah.
I got Tech going deep still.
It's a clean sweep,
I just hope
right?
I hope they could beat Michigan. God, I hated Michigan.
Right. Right. There we go. I'm the same way. Tech, even with Toppin being injured, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Yeah, buddy.
Let's go. Check. Let's see what's next.
We're jamming now.
That is one thing I forgot to do.
What, Kyle Dieter?
I forgot to change the odds, like the favorites. I don't even
No.
know if y'all were even looking at that or not.
Yeah. Well, pretty minute.
But yeah, God, I'm just gonna jump straight into this. This is it's not even really an upset, but I got Utah State. They're favorited right now somehow, but I got Utah State winning this.
Okay.
Let's see what I had on my list. So you got Utah State for Kyle.
You know, I like that you put some of these 8 and 9 matchups on here, Kyle, because I think the
Those are
8
the
9
boys.
matchups are the best, and there's such a toss up in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Let's say, do we have a update on the game going on right now?
43-34 halftime.
Yeah,
Who's up?
Miami, Ohio.
Miami, Ohio is winning.
That's who I thought. Barkley was talking about him. But they should have been a higher seed. All right, Coop, who do you got on this one?
I got Villanueva. They're a
Yeah.
March Madness team. It's who they are. You see Villanueva, you think of March Madness. So that's who I got.
Okay, I'll give you for Garrett's. Go ahead, Garrett.
Great pick. I'm agreeing with Coop. Villanova's a basketball team. They kill it in the tournament. Give me Nova for sure. They winning this one easily. So yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'm looking back at my picks on my bracket. Make sure I don't overstate myself. Golly. All right. Well, I'm going to go with Villanova. I think that they have enough. The records look close, right? So let's go with Villanova. We'll win it. Yeah. Let's go. See if I can beat you. I do good in regular season, but it's.
God, you're like a wizard. I
Yeah.
swear. NASCAR.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know half these drivers, and somehow he picks the right one.
I know half of them.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Now
knows-
you
Dad
do.
knows this.
Now
Yeah.
you do, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of old school. I like the old drivers.
All right. You're ready to
Yeah.
jump in the game of the week.
Man.
Yeah,
Graphic.
the big game.
Oh, we got a graphic for this one.
We have a graphic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if we have it. I don't know if I
And
can
Cooper and
pull it.
Garrett, y'all could definitely add in to this graphic once y'all see it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go there. Let me get back. All right. There's the graphic.
So you got the player stats, and then you got team stats below that. So basically, God, dude, St. Mary's is averaging 18.8, or that one player is averaging that many points compared to A&M's 14.7. And then rebounds is a close matchup, it looks like. And then the assists looks like St. Mary's is actually feeding the rock a lot of movement with the ball. Great with assist. I don't know what else to talk. Then we got the team overall.
I will add, A&M's not a big one-person scorer. They have a bunch of their guys on their team shoot the rock, drive to the basket, draw fouls. And I'm going to say it again. If they play defense, if they make stops, Bucky Ball is going all the way. So,
Bucky Ball. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what's really interesting to me here looking at this graphic is 46% field goal percentage from both these teams. I mean, that literally means to me it's like, all right, who's going to get hot and who's going to make who's going to make their shots? I think, yeah, like you said, Coop, A&M's not as good on the defensive side, but offensively they're really solid, really fundamentally. They can score very easily. So, yeah, I think this game is really just going to come down to who's going to shoot the ball better when it's all said and done. Free throws and who's going to shoot the ball better. So, yeah, I like this. This is a good graphic, Kyle. Good job.
Yep. Great.
Personally, I think, it's not up there, but I think rebounding is going to be a big key in this game.
Rebounds is up there.
Is it?
Yeah, the rebound leaders or rebound leaders.
No, I'm talking about rebounds. Offenses, rebounds, to me, makes a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive boards, I mean, you should get, but it's the offensive rebound. And I think A&M will do well on the boards. So that's what we'll go with.
All right.
We
ready to jump in this pick, guys?
Nah, man. Let's just sit here and chat a while. How about it? No, not that one. Hey, the other one. No, not that one. What are we doing?
I don't know. You're in charge.
What happened to Coop? There he is.
Very nice.
You're the one in charge.
I'm the one in charge. Okay, here we go. Let's save. Yep.
God, I can lead you off on this one for sure.
I think we just leave that emblem where Coop's at.
Yeah,
and
we're
just good. Yeah.
All right. I don't like A&M at all. I do not like them at all. But I got A&M winning this game.
Good pick.
So does Mom. I
Good
feel like we
pick.
all do.
Good pick.
Yeah,
Dad, what, you got a pick?
Yeah, I'm going with the Ags. I'm not
What?
afraid.
You're not going to go against them?
No.
No.
Dad never goes against A&M.
And not too often. Unless they're playing,
Dad doesn't want to take
Texas.
that extra lead.
unless they're playing UT, right? So
All right, well, I'll go ahead and make my pick. I like Texas A&M too as well, same as y'all. Give me the Aggies. I agree with Coop. If the Aggies are able to play better defense in this tournament, they got a good chance of playing really well. I think offensively, they're a very fundamental, sound basketball team. Coming out of the SEC, they're very prepared. St. Mary's, yeah, they've only lost 5 games, but who do they play kind of thing. So give me the Aggies winning big, and then they're going to be sadly disappointed the next round when they lose to Houston. But
yeah,
they win big in this first round under their first year head coach. So
I mean, I can't disagree with you, G. I mean,
yeah,
I got Houston winning it, so
yeah.
you got Houston. Yeah. I think Aggies make it past the first round, and then we say,
I mean, that's a tough second round pick. That's a tough second round draw, if you ask me.
yeah, see ya and
Like
see you later. Kyle,
But yeah,
you did.
Coop
You
took
did.
the Aggies.
Yeah. You didn't
What?
have a graphic for the schedule yet, right? So
No,
our next
I'm
week's
sorry,
schedule, tell everybody what you got going on next
yeah.
week.
Next week is going to be kind of crazy, guys. We got our twin sister's wedding and everything. We got to get ready for it. But we got
your
our
twin
first
sister.
double header next week. So we got a show on so March Madness. We're gonna jump into the Sweet 16, talk about that on Wednesday next week at 8 p.m. And then the next day after, Thursday at 8 p.m., we're gonna talk about Martinsville Speedway for NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
And then
Shouldn't be too long or too long.
And
Yeah,
then-
fun.
we'll have our first, I believe it will be our first Sunday show on April 5th at 7 p.m. talking about March Madness Championship game.
Wait, a Sunday at 7?
Yeah.
You mean 7? Can we do 7:30? Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll talk.
We'll
we'll
push
do
it back. But
Yeah. So, yeah, good. And make sure to like and subscribe. So let's bring us back in the studio. So we do have a new studio. So and we got to show you a little bit about it. And if I could talk, but we got the new emblem, the neon. Triple D
Can you
hot
see
takes
that?
in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. I got the
Just came in.
computer here glowing, so
Still waiting
yeah.
on my shirt, but
yeah, Yeah.
All right, I'll give you
And
some
some merch.
merch soon.
Yeah.
Miguel, did you
Yeah.
ever get your merch?
Yeah. Yeah. Miguel, you got a comment on that? I don't know if our comment's coming in strong or not, but yeah.
Okay,
All right.
last
Any-
takes.
Last takes. March Madness, the best time of the basketball season. And the first 2 rounds are the best. That's all I got to say.
Hey, I'll say it like I did last year. If Tech wins it all, we going hard. I'm on my way to love it.
All right.
I
Yeah.
don't care if it's a Monday night. We go.
Yeah.
Might
So,
have work the next day, but I'll fly back. We'll be good.
yeah. And thanks to those that have joined us today. Yeah, we've had a lot come in and out, so we appreciate you. So, all right. Well, that's all I have. Coop, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
big shout out, Cooper,
Appreciate
one of our
y'all.
best fans.
Yeah, what a
Yeah,
big
thank you.
fans. So,
You know,
and Miguel, if you're still out there, maybe we'll bring you in as a special guest through what we call basically a VMix call. We'll bring you in. So, all right, guys, that's it. We are done with the show. Bring on the music, and we are out of here. See you next week here on Triple D Hot Takes. Thanks for joining us, folks. It's myself, Garrett, Coop, Kyle. Thanks again. Adios. Mach's gut. Auf Wiedersehen. Coop.